Hello, educators. Welcome back to Wholehearted SEL, educating the mind, healing the heart. If you've ever wondered why some students seem more engaged, more respectful, and more willing to try, even when learning is hard, the answer often comes down to relationships. Today, we're talking about how to create positive relationships with your students, why those relationships matter so much for the social emotional development of your students, and what this can look like in real classrooms. Whether you teach kindergarten or university students, strong relationships are not an extra, they are the foundation. So, why do student relationships matters? Research consistently shows that students learn best when they feel safe, when they feel seen, valued, and appreciated. Positive teacher student relationships directly support all five of the SEL competencies, which are self awareness, self management, social awareness, relationship skills, responsible decision making. When students trust you, they take academic risk. They recover from mistakes faster. They show fewer behavior challenges. They are more motivated and engaged. In simple terms, connection comes before correction. A student who feels emotionally secure is far more likely to listen, cooperate, and grow. I remember a teacher saying, kids don't learn from teachers or people they don't like. So let's clear something up. Building relationships does not mean that you're loosey goosey, you're being permissive, losing authority, or trying to be your student's friend. I repeat, building relationships with your students does not mean you're permissive, you lose authority, or you're their friend, all buddy buddy like that. No, healthy relationships in the classroom look like high expectations and high support, consistency and compassion, and structure and empathy. For example, you correct behavior calmly without embarrassing the student. You listen before reacting. You believe in students even when they're struggling. You show students that you too are human. You laugh at your own mistakes and you show a little vulnerability when appropriate. Students don't need perfect teachers, they need predictable, caring adults. Step number one, learn and use students' names correctly. This seems small, but it's powerful. Calling a student by their name says, I see you, you matter here. Try greeting the students by name at the door, practicing pronunciation, using names during positive feedback. For example, Jordan, I noticed how you kept trying even when the problem was tough. That builds self awareness and confidence. Number two, create daily connection moments. Relationships grow through small, consistent interactions, not big speeches. For example, a 30-second check in, a quick game, how was your day game, a mood check or feelings chart. SEL benefits students learn to identify and express emotions in a safe space. Number three, validate their feelings without excusing behavior. One of the most powerful SEL skills you can model is emotional validation. This is even good for your relationships. For example, I see you're frustrated. That makes sense. Let's figure out a better way to handle it. You're teaching self management, you're teaching emotional regulation and problem solving. Students learn that, hey, my feelings are okay, even when my behavior needs to change. Number four, share appropriate pieces of yourself. You don't need to overshare, but students connect with authentic adults. You might share a mistake you made while learning, how you handled frustration, something you're working on. For example, I used to struggle with reading too, and I had to practice asking for help. And this builds trust, social awareness, and a growth mindset. Number five, be consistent and fair. Nothing damages relationships faster than unpredictability. Students feel safer when rules are clear, consequences are consistent, expectations don't change based on your mood. And consistency builds emotional safety, trust, respect. And when students feel safe, behavior improves. Here's a real life classroom example. A teacher noticed a student who frequently shut down during group work. Instead of labeling the student as lazy or unmotivated, the teacher checked in privately, learned the student felt embarrassed reading aloud, and adjusted expectations and provided support. Over time, that student participated more, asked for help, showed increased confidence, and overall did better. That's SEL in action, relationship skills leading to academic growth. So here's the truth: you may never know how deeply your presence impacts a child. For some students, you may be the safest adult they'll know, the first person who truly listens, the one who believes in them. Positive relationships don't require perfection, just intention. When students feel connected, they don't just behave better, they become better learners and better humans. So, if this video encouraged you, please like, subscribe, and share it with another educator who needs this reminder today. Remember, strong relationships are the heart of SEL and the heartbeat of every successful classroom.